Jesus Christ. Define what is marriage. So what is marriage? I will define marriage as an institution ordained by God that brings a man and a woman into a common union of oneness. An institution is an institution ordained by God that brings a man and a woman into a union of oneness called the holy matrimony. It is a union between a man and a woman, not between a man and a man, not between a woman and a woman, not between a man and his wives. No, between a man and a woman, not between a boy and a girl. They are not matured enough. It's between a man and a woman. And it is a covenant. I want to repeat again. A marriage institution is a covenant, and it is not a contract. It is a covenant. Because many people, they think that marriage is a contract, and that's why they take it lightly. A contract is signed by man, it can be revoked. There are terms and conditions of a contract. You do this one, I do this one. You don't do this one, I don't do this one. And it can be terminated. But a covenant is sealed in the presence of God through an oath and through blood. So in marriage, we see that it is a covenant through which we vow, make pledges to one another. And it is sealed through the consummation of the marriage. So you see, blood is involved and an oath is involved. So a marriage is very good that we know that a marriage is what? A covenant in the presence of God. Till death do us part. It's not what you start and say, hey, I'm no more doing again. No, till death. That's why when we pledge before God, we say, till death do us part. And we put a ring and say, as the ring has no beginning, no ending, so is my love for you. So you don't cancel a covenant. And marriage is a covenant ordained by God. Number three, I want to point out that it must be a public pledge or exchange of vows between the couple. It's not a secret. Marriage should not be in secret. It should be an open display of what? Commitment. I cannot marry my cousin. It is an abomination from where I come from. So some places, so you don't say, hey, Abraham married his half-sister, so I'm also going to marry my half-sister. No, it must conform to the norms of your culture. Very, very, very important. In the book of Genesis chapter 29, from verse 14 to 28, we read the story of Jacob, who had run to his uncle for refuge. And when he was staying there, he got interested and wanted to marry this girl, Rachel. And the Rachel was the younger sister. And he said, this man told him, you can serve for 7 years, I will give you Rachel, no problem. And the man served for 7 years. The night of the consummation of the marriage, the man was sleeping, they brought a woman to him, and he thought it was Rachel. In the morning, lo and behold, it was Leah. And he was complaining, why have you deceived me? I served for Rachel. I served for Rachel. Why did you give me Leah? What did Laban say? Laban said, it is not culturally accepted in this place that the younger one should marry before the elderly one. That's why we gave you what? Leah. But you can serve again for Rachel, and you had to serve again. So it has this element of